Alright, what's going on, you fools? It is Zora here. And today we get a developer update that dropped from Behavior, the people who made Dead by Daylight. Yeah, whatever, bro, whatever. They're pretty much going over in this beginning portion, they're pretty much going over what happened last year, the picture right there. All the chapters, all the updates that they've been through, all the improvements that they made. And then there's going to be a few information, I'll put sections, timestamps in the video, so you can just skip to those parts of whatever you're interested in. But, yeah, let's just get into it then. So, you can pause or slow the video down on, if you want to read all this, because I sure as shit ain't, because it's just talking about, like I just said, of all the things that they've implemented. And just that bottom sentence is probably the only important thing. But, first we got the blood web improvements. So if you went back in time 1 year and told people that too many blood points would be an issue, nobody would have believed you. Yet, here we are. With the various improvements made to progression over the past year, many of you have found yourself with a surplus of blood points and not enough to spend them, making the spending process a bit of an inconvenience. Within the next few months, we'll be making improvements to the blood web and make it easier and faster to spend your blood points than ever before. You know what? I like that because, right now, it's like if you have like 2 million and want to just level a character up to Prestige 1, you gotta spend like 20, 30 minutes doing that, and that sucks. I don't want to do that. So I'm kind of hoping they do something with, how Battle Pass games are, like Siege or Fortnite, where you can, like, click as many levels as you want. Like, for example, you can spend like 100,000 blood points to get 3 levels, and then you just keep, increasing the price, and then it tells you how many levels you're gonna get for doing all that. So that would be a good way. So you just boom, spend them all in one go, and then just get out of there, go into the next game, get off, whatever. So that would be really good to do if they do that. But I can't really think of any other way how they'd make it faster. Maybe it would just be buying things faster. But I really can't. I'm trying to think of other things that they can possibly do with improving the blood web to make it faster or better, I guess, to spend blood points. So maybe any of you can. So I guess let's move on now. All right, on this next one, it's Survivor bot loadouts. Who really gives a shit about this? Like, who really cares about this? But I'll read it anyway. So Survivor bots received a very warm welcome when they debuted late last year. Through the Survivor bots, robots were sure their cold mechanical hearts were touched. Since then, an average of 70,000 bot matches have been played each day. This feature made it easier to jump in and try out new content in the Forged and Fog chapter when it released, a time where killer queue times tend to be longer as everyone flocks to try out the newest addition to the roster. The version of the bots and custom matches was fairly simple, but we'll be expanding on the feature shortly with loadouts, allowing you to introduce more variety in the Survivor bots you face. Please know that not all perks will be available to bots. Some perks will ultimately be too complicated for them to use effectively, and we'd hate to make them too smart and be the cause of the robot uprising. Wow, silly behavior, man. That's so funny at the end. But, I'm surprised there's 70,000 bot matches every day, but I doubt that. That's just like some random number. So for the 2 people that play bot matches their entire lives, there you go. Be happy. Now we got map repeat prevention. Variety is the spice of life, and Dead by Daylight is no exception. With so many maps in the game, it can feel a little underwhelming when the entity decides to send you to the groaning storehouse for the 6th time today. Even if it's your favorite map, eventually you will want a breath of fresh air. Soon, we'll introduce a new mechanic which guarantees you won't be sent to the same map twice in a row. The odds of being sent to the same map will also be decreased, yet still possible for the next few matches. See, that's pretty good. Not too much of a problem. I feel like it was worse like years ago, to be completely honest. But the other day, I was like on Eerie of Crows, the new reworked map, like 4 times. Not in a row, but I don't want to play that 4 times within 15 games I'm playing. So, out of all the maps, there's like what 30, 40 maps with all variants. Just I am not trying to do that at all. I hate Backwater Swamp. I would not want to be on that multiple times. So now we got the visual tear radius. This past year, we've been working hard to make Dead by Daylight more accessible to a wider audience. For those who are deaf or hard of hearing, the tear radius can be difficult or even impossible to keep track of, despite being a crucial part of the game. To remedy this, we'll be introducing new accessibility options, which, when enabled, will provide a visual representation of tear radius. So, for all the deaf people, you better be hearing this right now. You better be hearing this. That, it seems like it's like the mobile thing. So it'll probably have like a heart that gets bigger, or when it like beats faster, they could see on your screen, so you don't have to turn your volume up, which will also be pretty good when you play at night. Or even just for challenges. But I have a feeling people are just gonna always turn that on for the sake of, how Fortnite, well, they have like that deaf feature, everyone uses it, and it's kind of like a try-hard feature on. So it's probably gonna be the exact same thing around those lines, I'd say. So, okay, visual update. The Realm Beyond continues. We're in the process of visually updating one of our older realms. By now, you probably know what to expect, so we'll save the teasers for when this update is a little closer. That said, there aren't many realms left to update, so you've got a pretty good chance of guessing which one it is. What could it be? What, Coldwind? I don't think Coldwind's been reworked, has it? I don't know. Coldwind, Backwater Swamp, could be that. Backwater Swamp blows. They really need to rework that. Maybe it will become my favorite map if they do. Oh, actually, no, I think the picture right there, I think that looks like Crotus Pen Asylum, actually. Possibly? Yeah, it probably is. Okay, perk updates. This is where it gets pretty cool, I guess. We've put a lot of focus on general improvements and quality of life features as of late, but we're pleased to say that perk balancing is going to pick back up shortly. Like before, we're hoping to include a small package of perk changes with each mid-chapter update going forward. We'll share more details as these perk changes are closer to release, but since we know what you're about to ask, yes, one of the perks we're looking into do rhyme with Schmeruption. Eruption? Like, was that like a little joke that they were doing, or is that just like a typo? Schmeruption. What kind of, what is that? Maybe they tried to do with is eruption. I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do. I wouldn't doubt that they were trying to like put some joke there. I don't doubt that. But I wonder what the perks are gonna be. Actually, maybe it's these. It might be these little pictures. I see Throw the Hunt, Undying, Insidious, Iron Grasp, Iron Maiden, Infectious Fright, Knockout, Lethal Pursuer. Maybe those are the perks. I don't know if those are the perks, but, I guess we'll move on from this. Damn, I really do not feel like reading all this. Okay, but I will. Limited time cosmetics. For recent events, some of the more festive and spooky outfits where he debuted have only appeared for a limited time before returning to the vault, taking some holiday-themed cosmetics from past years with them. We never had an opportunity to announce these cosmetics, so we'd like to take a moment to discuss how they will work moving forward. As the game has grown, hundreds of outfits have been added to the store. Where one outfit used to be a major addition, these days it is just one of many to choose from. By vaulting these holiday-themed cosmetics, we hope to simplify the store and make sure these seasonal offerings more meaningful when they return each year. We know many of you don't want to miss the opportunity to get these outfits, so we want to clarify how these limited time cosmetics will work. New limited time cosmetics will be available for purchase with org cells. When the event period ends, these outfits will be vaulted, removed from the store until they return the following year. And then blah, 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 blah. And then this is just all the events that they're going to pretty much vault every year, and so you'll only be able to see them a certain time. And then this is just down here is just thanking everyone, like, oh my god, thanks for improving the game and doing those surveys. And then we're welcoming, the new year. Doesn't even feel like year 7, to be completely honest. But you know, I wanna see these perks again, because I really want to know if this was a template they used, or this is like these are the actual perks. Like, are they hinting at something right here? Because it looks like surge. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be a problem, like a problem perk. Like, why would they change that? It seems like a pretty good area where it is now. I can understand Insidious because, like, that's useless. Literally no one uses that other, you know, to camp in the basement. But Undying, that can definitely be changed because no one uses it due to, you know, Ruin being nerfed. Throw the Hunt, I think that's the one on the top left. But, yeah, that's pretty much the entire update. Or not the update, the developer blog. So, you know, I got a few videos on standby, so I'll see you guys in the next one.